In this video, you will learn how to use Python scripting in MeVisLab. We do not explain Python in general but explain the module RunPythonScript. For this example, you need to add the following modules to your workspace. So examine viewer, so background, so material, and so cube. Connect the modules as seen in your workspace. You will see a gray 3D cube which can be rotated. You also need a time counter and the RunPythonScript module. The module time counter counts in a defined frequency. We like to randomly change the color of the cube and the frequency the time counter counts. Set time counter minimum to 3, maximum to 5, step size to 1 and frequency to 0.5. The module RunPythonScript allows to execute Python functions on your currently open network. You can draw parameter connection from modules to RunPythonScript and back, to process parameter fields using Python scripting. Open the panel of RunPythonScript. There is an option to display input and output fields. For that, tick the box fields on the top left side of the panel. You can also name these fields individually, by ticking the box Edit Field Titles. Call the first input field time counter and draw a parameter connection from the field value of the panel of time counter to the input field time counter of the module RunPythonScript. We can name the first output field diffuse color and draw a parameter connection from this field to the field diffuse color in the panel of the module so material. Now it's time to use Python. First, we import Python random so that we can generate random numbers. Define red to be the time counter multiplied by a random range between 0 and 52 and divide by 255. The randRange method returns a randomly selected element from the specified range. In our case we want random numbers between 0 and 52. Repeat the same for green and blue. Set your output value for diffuse color to a string representation of the calculated values for red, green and blue. You will now see the output of your RunPythonScript changing its value. This color value shall now be used as material for your cube. Opening your So Examine viewer now shows the cube changing its color as defined by the Python script. You can play around with these values if you like. You can use the RunPythonScript module to learn how to access MeVisLab modules. You can access modules by using the network context CTX. If you want to print the value of a field, use the integrated code completion. It will show the available modules and fields and helps you to find what you need. You just have to make sure to use the right type of the field. The types can be seen in Module Inspector on the right-hand side. In this case, we print the current height of the cube to the MeVisLab debugging console. If you want to change the height, you can simply set a value for the field and see the changes in So Examine viewer immediately. Any fields of the modules in your current network can be accessed the same way. Using the current context CTX shows all possible Python functions which can be called in your network. You can simply try them to learn how to access MeVisLab. Another way to use Python scripting in MeVisLab is to add a Python file to your macro module. This is explained in another video. For further information, please have a look at www.mevislab.de.